Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you are having a fantastic day today. In today's video I am going to show you 5 PC games that you guys can play on a low-end PC. All the 5 games in the list can be played on a low-end PC with at least 2 GB of RAM and a dual-core processor. These games doesn't need a graphics card, so you are free to play. Don't worry, none of the games will be boring for you, so before we get started I want you to like the video and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. On number 5 spot we have Prototype. Prototype is an open-world action-adventure video game developed by Radical Entertainment and published by Activision. Alex's primary superpower is his ability to shapeshift, changing his body into anyone. Going hand in hand with this power is his ability to consume others, absorbing them entirely. This process allows Alex to quickly regain health by absorbing the biomass of his enemies. This also allows him to take on the forms of the human enemies he absorbs, thereby allowing the player to move about the enemy as one of them. The disguise will only last as long as Alex remains inconspicuous. Alex has incredible physical strength and will kill most humans in a single punch. The requirements for Prototype are 1 GB of RAM, a dual-core processor and Intel HD graphics. On number 4 spot we have Hitman Absolution. Hitman Absolution is a stealth game in which the player assumes the role of a hitman named Agent 47. Presented from a third-person perspective, the gameplay centers around completing set objectives within a series of levels. Objectives can range from simply reaching the end of the level to eliminating specific individuals. The players choose how to complete each level, taking branching paths to get to a target or location. Players may use pistols, bottles, or bricks, assault rifles, shotguns, fiber wire, or steel pipe against enemies, if opting for the action-oriented approach, or avoid enemies altogether, not being seen, using disguises, blending into the environment, and only attacking the set targets if using the stealth-oriented approach. Agent 47 also has the instinct ability that lets the player monitor enemies more easily. There are also environmental ways to kill or distract individuals. Players can use poison to spike coffee, pull switches to make a disco ball fall and break, cause a massive explosion at a gas station, pull a switch to cause scaffolding to fall down, cause fires, or set off fireworks. Players complete chapters in order to progress through the story. The player journeys to various locations, including a mansion, library, strip club, gun store, wrestling arena, courthouse, and hotel during the story. The requirements for Hitman Absolution are 2 GB of RAM, a dual-core processor and an Intel HD graphics. On number 3 spot we have FIFA 14. The game mode allows players to build their own team from real-world players and staff, which they can then use to compete in both online and offline tournaments and divisions. FUT also allows for a single online match, where players can play a single match against another player that does not contribute to tournaments or seasons. Players can also edit kit numbers and player roles for set pieces and can change the style of play of any given player. The game contains over 69 stadiums, including 32 real-world venues. New additions to FIFA 14 include La Bombonera, home stadium of Boca Juniors, Goodison Park, home stadium of Everton, and the Donbas Arena, home stadium of Shakhtar Donetsk. The Camp Nou, home stadium of Barcelona, which was removed from FIFA 13 due to licensing issues, has returned. The game features new signature goal celebrations from a number of players, including Cristiano Ronaldo's Calm Down, Gareth Bale's 11 of Hearts, Lionel Messi's Point to the Sky, Daniel Sturridge's Riding the Wave, among others. The system requirements for FIFA 14 are 2 GB of RAM, a dual-core processor and an Intel HD graphics. On number 2 spot we have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit goes back to the Need for Speed series' roots and takes on the gameplay style of earlier Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 titles in the Need for Speed franchise with exotic cars and high-speed police chases. Hot Pursuit lets players be either a racer or a police driver and features a full career mode for both roles. The relationship between the cops and racers is described as a dog chasing down a rabbit, the police being more powerful while the racers are faster. Each side has several power-ups including calling for roadblocks and radar jamming. The game takes place in a fictional location, known as Seacrest County based on Southern California, Arizona, and Colorado. It's an open world and features over 100 miles of open road, 4 times larger than that of Burnout Paradise. The game features both single-player and multiplayer game modes with up to 8 players. As an option to live multiplayer racing, players can post records and achievements on the Autolog feed for friends to see, which they then can try to beat. Autolog also contains an experience system called Bounty. The driving mode of the game is described as fun, accessible, okay, however not as arcade-styled as Burnout Paradise, but far from a simulator. All vehicles in Hot Pursuit are licensed real-world cars and SUVs, described as all the cars you dreamed of driving, in the way you dreamed of driving them. Most vehicles are available in both racer and police variants, but a few cars are exclusive to each side. So give it a try if you love racing games. The system requirements for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit are 1.5 GB of RAM, a dual-core processor and an Intel HD graphics. On number 1 spot we have Deadpool. Deadpool is an action hack-and-slash, third-person shooter video game. Gameplay mostly consists of fighting enemies using both melee weapons and guns, with new combos becoming available to Deadpool as he progresses through the story and obtains upgrade points. The game frequently breaks the fourth wall by having Deadpool verbally interact with the player based on their skill and progress. By default, Deadpool is armed with both guns and swords, but he also has access to giant hammers, plasma guns, and a range of other weapons. A short range of teleportation moves are possible as well. As he slowly falls apart while sustaining damage, players must avoid further damage in order to recover. The game also features several stealth segments, where Deadpool is able to eliminate enemies silently with either his melee weapons or guns, though gun stealth kills will immediately alert all nearby enemies. The system requirements for Deadpool are 2 GB of RAM, a dual-core processor, and an Intel HD graphics. And yes guys, that was the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also press the bell icon and I'll get you guys in the next one. Till then.